Mark Conley left side on a 758, taking on Chris Stephenson. Stephenson going to be on a 639. Yeah, Jace, we're running for 20 large right now. I don't think they're worried about 711, but it's whatever fills your mind. I just got corrected. Chris Stevenson, my bad. My bad, Chris. Left side in control, one light goes Stevenson. 29 and 11th thou above, gets there 42 as Conley is 22. And goes 6 above, no good. As that'll move Stevenson on to round number next in the morning. Because I believe it is quite late. It's 12:07. It is quite late.
We are, in fact, rolling up on that 1 a.m. curfew. Left side going to be Jessica Stoltz, dialed a 648 in the Camaro, taking on David Harvey III. Harvey dialed a 683 out of Haddonfield, New Jersey. Also going to go right side. 18, take 31 to be 1 above 9. Good for 37 total. Stoltz had to be dead 0. Instead, put it 3 above 1. No good.
Left side, Brooks Stevens. Out of Cropwell, Alabama. Brooks is actually from my home track. I believe it's your neighbor, correct?
Indeed is my neighbor.
Didn't sound too happy about that.
No.
Michael Blevins, right side on a 604 out of Bedford, Virginia.
Great deal. Brooks is a good guy to walk out the motorhome door and you see him with a big grin on his face. He's happy to be here, competing for 20 big ones.
He's your trailer park neighbor.
No, the neighbor here.
Yeah, trailer park neighbor here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the trailer park is, son. Thought you knew that. When light goes Blevins. 31. To be 18th thou above, get there first. 14th thou as Stevens is 55 and dead 8, no good. Also, don't forget racers. We are live on Motor Mania. So if you got friends, family back home, go ahead and get them tuned in on Motor Mania, watch you live. Also, make sure them cars are waxed and detailed.
Brad Plord and Todd Austin. Plord 682 left side. Austin a 577 out of Buchanan, Virginia. Front win light gonna go to Austin. 15 end up 25 thou behind to be 2 above 4. 39 pack for Austin Plord. 19 took 25 to be 5 thou under. Trying to get there, ended up breaking out by just a pinch.
Left side, Jordan Nelson. Nelson, actually out of Bristol, Tennessee, is going to be taking on Justin Holston. Holston's going to be on a 632. As Nelson is in the Chrysler 300. Advantage goes right side, and win light goes right side. Holston is 14 and 17th thou above. Get there first. 13th thou is Nelson. Is 55 and goes 11th thou under. No good. Holston going to be your winner.
Next pair out going to be Dave Carl and Matt Obertanic. Carl in the Hellcat out a 682 out of Lakewood, Colorado, I believe that is. Obertanic right side out a 688. Going to be getting chased very slightly. 600's going to separate these two off the hit. Should be all over Tannic, and it is 28 on the brakes down there to be 3 above 7. Carl missed it a little bit. Put it under, getting there by 13 thou. Matt Obertanic gonna head to Wiseco, round number 3.
Left side, Wade Wood Jr. Wood gonna be on a 673, taking on Kobe Tolliver. Tolliver, he's gonna be on a 599. To the red side is Junior is 75 and goes 12 thou above to get the win for him. That'll put him in the next round.
John Nelson and Chester Lay on the starting line. Nelson, left-hand side, 747. Lay, a 675. Advantage, left side, Winlight, left side. Nelson, 42. Get there, 23 thou to be 2 above 7. Lay, not stellar up front. 11 thou under the dial-in. And going to be headed back to the trailer.
Zach Reynolds, left side out of Pea Ridge, Arizona. That is a long, long haul. He's going to be on a 707. Taking on Glenda Cochran on a 852.
He knows he messed it up too. He just doesn't know how.
What did we mess up?
Pea Ridge, AR.
Advantage right side, wind light goes right side. 19 and 34 thou above. Wow. Anyways, yeah, Glenda Cochran gets the win. Don't know what happened there.
Next pair out going to be Randall Bolden and Tremaine Eggleston. Bolden, 627 in the Camaro. Eggleston, a 598. Right-hand side out of Monetta, Virginia. Separator. Winlight going to go left side. Bolden, 18. 2 above 6. Take 16 down there. Eggleston, 32. 2 above 8. No good.
Left side, Eric Toft on a 597, taking on Wes Sharp. Right side on a 587. A 10th, they're going to be separating these guys up front. Light goes left side. 48 dead 7 gets there 31 as Sharp is 76 and goes 1 above. No good as that'll move Toft on to the next round.
Nicole Lee and Adam Graham staging it up here in Brodix round number 2. Lead out a 580, Graham a 636. Winlight gonna go to Graham. 50 get there, 24th out to be dead on 0. Lee, 42. 3 above 2. Was not getting there. Win light to Adam Graham.
I believe we got a Copo Camaro in the box, in the water box. Imagine foot braking a Copo. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Right side, Johnny Linder on a 980, taking on Philip Graham Kramer on a 735. Thou separate them up front. Right side gets the win. 57 dead 6. His Kramer is 55 and goes 16 thou under. Take 24, no good.
Dustin Dean, left side, 774 out of Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Right side, in the Copo, Bobby Jenkins, dial a 607. Down the Chevelle. Brake lights from Dean, and he's going to light the lamp. 52, put it 1 above 3, get there by 3/10. Not sure what happened with Jenkins there. He was 45 up front, had 7 thou in his pocket, just could not run the number.
Robert Adkins, left side on a 724. Adkins going to be taking on Austin Williams. Williams, he's going to be on a 665. One light right side. 54 and dead 4 gets there. My bad, did not get there. Is Adkins is 61 and 6 thou under gets there 3 thou. Had no shot.
Page Short, left side, London, Kentucky, 688 for the S-Dime, taking on Jeff Turner. Turner out of China Grove, North Carolina, dialed a 618. Left side, Page Short, 47, get 56 thou behind to be 3 above 3. Nasty 80 pack turning on the lamp. Turner was 30. Had to take 50 or less to make that one work. Could not do so.
Left side, DJ Moore on a 721, taking on Tim Griffith. Tim Griffith going to be on a 673. Let's see what he can make happen here. Separate them up front, advantage left side, win light goes left side. 20 and 47 thou above gets there, or does not get there, is Griffith. It got skipped.
We will take round number 2. Brodix, round number 2, green, run stickers to the staging lanes. Brodix, round number 2, green, run stickers to the staging lanes. We've got Mo Hall and Jimbo Sells. I believe it was Mo Hall that came up and got for him. Mo Hall Jr., that is correct. And Mo Hall going to be lighting the lamp on the double breakout. Sells got there by a little bit to be 8 thou under. Hall, 7 thou under, 1/1000th of a second margin of victory for Mo Hall.
I'm sorry, but to whoever comes and brings us heat and cleans the windows, you only have 2 suckers now. Sorry about that. Left side, Sarah Major on a 704. Taking on right side, Tez Powell. Powell going to be on a 634. side in control. One light goes right side. 34 and 19 thou above gets there 9 is Major. Misses it and goes 3 thou under, no good.
JJ Moore and Tanner Kutsares. Moore, 635. Kutsares, a 604 right-hand side. Identical lights up front. And Kutsares gonna get it done. 22, 1 above 9, get there by a thou. Moore was 2 above 0. Left him 1 stinking thou behind.
Choked on a sucker. Left side, AD South. Yep, you heard it, AD South. On a 643, taking on Sage Emily. Emily gonna be on a 608. Side in control. One light goes right side. 40 and 9 thou under gets behind 6 thou is Davis. Is 51 and goes 26 thou under, as he was not left with much room there.
Braden Wells and Josh Bryan, both of them pre-staged. Currently Wells a 686 in the Chevelle. Bryan about a 597. I think that's a Camaro, and before anybody goes off correcting me, I cannot see out these windows. Looks like a first gen to me, so that's what we're gonna go with. Gonna go to Josh Bryan, 003, 1 above 3, lighted up 16 total. Wells missed it a little bit and was 35 thou under. Getting there by 8 thou. Josh Bryan headed to round number 3.
Okay, I had to finish that sucker up. Left side, Dallas Berger on a 711, taking on right side Kyle Rumley. Rumley on a 703. Separate them up front. Left side in control. One light goes left side. 31 and 5 above 0 gets there 10 is Rumley. Is 46 and goes 4 above 5, no good.
We'll take green run stickers to the lanes. Green run stickers for Brodix round number 2 to the lanes. And Eric Harris and the neighbor BL Stevens on the starting line. Stevens a 649, Harris a 539. Harris in trouble here and cannot get it done. Stevens 34, dead on 9, take 49 to be 43 total. Harris missed it and was ineligible, going a 536 on the mountain.
Left side, Caleb Ellison Ellison going to be on a 646, taking on Morgan Carroll, right side on a 649. Control, one light goes left side, 26 and 34th thou above, gets there 29 as Carroll misses it and goes 2 thou under as he was left with nothing.
Sharp and leads into the medals. 39 and 1 above 1.
Left side, Van Greer. Out of Kingsport, Tennessee on a 655, taking on Tim House. Tim House on a 680. Thou separate them up front, right side in control, one light goes left side. Greer is 42 and dead 2. 44 total. His House is 38 and goes 12 thou under, no good. One light Greer.
Jerry King, left side. Murfreesboro, Tennessee in the CUDA, dialed a 753. Garrett Holston, right side. Marion, Virginia in the S-Dime, dialed a 658. Going to be given chase by just under a second. Away clean and green for both drivers. S10 makes it around the CUDA and turns on the wind light. 28, take 27 to be 2 above 5. King missed it just a little bit on this end. Put it 1 above 3 down there. Leaves him 27 thou behind at the finish line.
All right, here we got it. Jesse Edens, left side on a 669. Taking on my dog J.J. Pennington on a 604.
JJ, the sole representative of team announcer here at the World Footbrake Challenge this year.
Yeah, that is who we look up to, J.J. Pennington. I believe he's our teacher.
He is kind of our guy.
I got a trivia question right, so I get a sucker. Thou separate them up front. Edens in control. One light goes Edens. 34 and dead 9. Take 18 is Pennington is 51 and goes 1 above 0. No good. Edens gonna get the win.
It's okay, JJ. We'll give it another stab tomorrow. Daniel Doherty and Jesse Hicks. Doherty left side in the Camaro. 4th gen, I believe. Dialed a 694. Hicks right side a 699. Out of Greer, South Carolina. Hicks knocking out the top bulb. Advantage to Hicks. Win light going to go to Jesse Hicks on the double breakout. 008, get 13 thou behind to be 8 thou under. We're showing perfect out there. Doherty missed it a little bit. And he was 71 thou under the dial, and he was getting to that finish line first.
Yeah, I like this one too, Jace. Left side, Trey Sharp on a 638, taking on right side, Devin Dudley on a 651. Devin Dudley, he did get a trivia question right earlier.
No, he was the trivia question.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, he was. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't get it right. It was his father. Right side in full control. Win light goes Dudley. Wow. 006 dead 0. How about 6 total for Dudley? Is Sharp is locked out from the starting line. 44 and immediately just locked out. Dudley just, he showed us a trivia question.
He did Devin Dudley things, really.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
really.
is-
Look at there, Seth Lancaster.
We got Spellcaster a whole new car out of Baileyton, Alabama, 648. I can't tell whose car that is.
That is Greg Hines Racing.
That's what I was
Sponsor.
thinking. Right side going to be Debbie Young, 629 out of Palm Harbor, Florida. Lancaster trying to add to the total winnings of that Camaro, and he gets it done. He's 30 on this end, put it dead on with a 4. 34, total Young. 57, get their 11th out to be 34th out under.
You know, I believe he's drove that car before. You know, 34 total off the bottom, you know, and not so shabby at all.
Not at all. I mean, Seth does kind of just drive everything, really, so would not surprise me if he's made a few passes in that car.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very, very solid. Left side, Daniel Johnson on a 683, taking on Nick Curl, right side on a 645. Separate them. Right side gets the win. 23 and 15 thou above get behind 47 is Johnson. As 11 and 200 under to take 47, no good. Win light gonna go to Curl on that one as he stops. Really stops.
Yeah, Curl threw that gear selector right past neutral. He was not stopping at neutral.
You know, I believe he pulled her in low and pulled trans brake.
Ooh. There's a chance. Kenny Tyson, left side. Murray, Kentucky, 652 the dial in for. Tyson, right side. Jeff Gatlin. Preacher dialed 626 in the Mustang. Win light. Gonna go to Gatlin. Tyson had some issues, ran it 2/10 above. Gatlin was 45, and seeing Tyson with some issues, lifted to be 13 hun above, getting there just under a 10th.
Left side, David Bell on a 602. Taking on right side, Mike Friedman. I mean, it's spelled Friedman, so Friedman. He's going to be on a 618. Right side in control, but Bell takes it back. 39 and dead 1. Take 1. It's Friedman is 22 and gets behind to go 19 thou above. No good.
Ben Scharf and Bill Kidd on the starting line. Scharf dialed a 679 in the Fire Chicken. Kidd dialed a 636 in the Malibu. Marana, Arizona, where Kidd calls home. That is a long trek. Not sure if it's quite as far as here from California. Kid lights the lamp, 006, 4 above 3. He's 49 total. Scharf locked out as Kid got there by 21 thou. Scharf still got after the brake pedal a little bit there, but not enough to make it work. Nick Craker and Dustin Davis on the starting line now. Craker, Georgetown, Kentucky, dialed a 644 in the dime piece. Davis, right side, Newport, Tennessee, dialed a 731. Davis gonna kick it 17th out red, and he had to be right there. Knocked it down. He's 001 and 5 thou under the dial-in. Nick Craker gonna be headed into round number 3 tomorrow. Or later today, I guess. It is after midnight, I suppose. Cole Mason and Tyler Green. Mason, 690, Green, a 655. In full control there, and he gets it done. 8-2 above 6, take 39. He's 34 total. Green, 42, 3 above 1, letting him go down there. No good.
Left side, Trent Hollyfield on a 735, taking on Jonathan Shipman. Shipman going to be on a 648. Right side has all of this one. Right side gets the win. 005 and 16 thou above gets there 60. As Hollyfield misses it, and well, he goes 15 thou above. No good.
Anna Scharf and Joe Hutto. Scharf left side, 697 in the Bel Air. Taking on Joe Hutto. Hutto dialed in a 632 in the Camaro out of Jessup, Georgia. Under the dial-in.
Left side, Jordan Wilhelm on a 642, taking on Brent Hyatt. Hyatt going to be on a 636. Separate them up front. Left side gets the win, 20, and 100 above gets there 10. Is Hyatt. Is 28 and 12 thou above, no good. Win light goes to Wilhelm.
Timmy Elliott and CJ Mulkey just finishing up their burnouts. Elliott left side, dialed a 635 in the Camaro. Mulkey dialed a 673 also in the Camaro. Second gen left side, third gen on the right side. Tennessee versus Virginia matchup. Both states I have been in today. Green light, gonna go to Timmy Elliott. He had 11th thou in his pocket on this end, put it one above 8, taking 8th thou down there. Mulkey, 45, had to put it dead on 7, instead was one above 5. Leave him 8th thou behind.
Left side, Kenny McKissack. 665, taking on Caitlin Miller. Miller going to be on a 604. As McKissack has a tough competitor right now. Miller, she's a bad one to line up against. That's a bad lane pick. Left side in full control. One light goes left side. 23 and 16th thou above. Wow, a lot of sixes. Line them up 4 across the board. Gets there 61 is Miller. Misses it and goes 24th thou above, but no good.
Macy Oxentine and Jamie Holston on the starting line now. Oxentine, Mountain City, Tennessee. Dialed A 741. Holston, dialed A 626 out of Rural Retreat, Virginia. With the advantage and Holston with the win. Oxentine had some problems, ran 5/10 above. Holston 34 and safely above, getting there 288 thousandths. Travis Snowden, left side, currently tied for leader in the clubhouse of best run of the weekend. 1 pack laid down by Snowden earlier this morning. Dialed A 675 out of Mount Sterling, Kentucky, taking on Ron Hill. Villa Grove, Illinois, in the dart swinger, dialed A 714. Ron Hill going to be picking up the win there. Snowden 36, take 11 to be 11th thou under. That was going to be a rough one to make work. Hill 24, 1 above 2. Package match, Snowden's 36 light. And Snowden going to drop one here.
Left side, Ricky Greer Jr. on a 595. He's going to be taking on Matthew Miller. Matthew Miller, he's going to be on a 607. Side 29 and goes 15 thou under, gets behind 4. As Miller misses it and goes just way under the dial in.
Nick Lucas, left side, Knoxville, Tennessee, dialed A 643 in the Vega, taking on KG. Kendall Gillespie, dialed A 702 out of Chapel Hill, Tennessee, in the Monza. See a little drop followed by a roof shake, but in a little more stable ride here, does not pick up the win. Lucas, 39, 2 above, 9 get there, 3 hun. Gets to go relax and enjoy the rest of his night. Probably take a nice little nap before we get back at it tomorrow morning.
Left side, Jacob Eckers. Eckers is going to be on a 661, taking on Jake Ball. Jake Ball going to be on a 670. Eckers is 20 red behind him. Win light goes to Eckers.
Next pair going to be Bob Beals and Chris Plott. Beals out an 889 out of Runner Park, California. Definitely in the conversation for long haul award. Cougar Daddy, you're staging up right side, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, dialed a 599. Cougar Daddy gonna get the win. He's perfect. His guy's 3 thou red, 11 pack for Chris Plott. Beals, 3 red, 1 above, 7. He'd have been a handful down there.
Left side, Brandon Lee. Lee's going to be on a 604, taking on Lucas Walker. Lucas Walker going to be on a 580. Side 007, 35 thou above, gets there 6. Is Lee. Is 33 and 15 thou above, no good.
Robbie Copenhaver and Ryan Kopic. Copenhaver out a 971 in the Chevelle. Kopic out a 601 in the buggy. Kopic, a bad dude just for how he rolled in the gate with the buggy on an open trailer and a little tarp of sorts wrapped around the cage, keeping everything dry. Ready for the 18th annual World Footbrake Challenge, where we will be giving out 3 $20,000 winners here.
Hey, but 220 is a big difference.
Very big difference. I'm sure. That is Copenhaver turns it 2 thou red. Kopic gonna get it done. 18, 1 above, 4. He's 32 total. Copenhaver would have had a solid run there. He's 2 red, 17 thou over the dial in. It'll bring up Cliff Greer and Jeff Klemp. Greer dialed a 661 in the Vega. Klemp a 755 in the Delta out of Portage, Michigan.
Looks like, oh, nope, they both went in.
Advantage right side win light going to Jeff Klemp. He's 45, take 44 to be 1 thou under, getting it done on the double breakout. Whoa. It is getting late. Greer missed it and was 15 thou under, giving Klemp a 14 thou margin of victory.
Left side, Trish Witt. Witt going to be on a 577. Taking on Aaron Richards. Richards going to be on a 607. Separate them. Right side in control. Win light goes right side. 29 dead 7. That leaves Trish Witt mathematically ineligible, as she is 40. Goes 31 thou above. No good. Win light going to go to Aaron Richards.
Next pair out going to be Brett Spence and Pat Tipton. Spence out of Walters, Oklahoma, out a 648 in the Nova. Tipton, Green Mountain, North Carolina, 688. Looks like a third-gen Camaro, I believe. Pat Tipton. Tipton was 19 to Spence's 16. Get there by 2 thou to be dead 5. 24 pack. Spence 16, 1 above 0 to be 26. Total leave him 2 thou behind.
Troy Stafford left side on a 747. Taking on right side Jason England. England going to be on a 580.
Solid matchup here on the starting line. Stafford won it last night. And England, no time trial. Got both through first round. And turned 3 thou red here. Troy Stafford going to head to round number 3. He's 41 and 3 thou under. And I'm sure is about to go enjoy some good quality sleep. Lane Burleson and Mark Rigetti. Burleson, 652. Rigetti, a 692. Chevy 2 in the left. Barracuda in the right. Could be, and it is. Win light, Mark Rigetti. 16, put it 1 above 7 to be 33. Total, get there 29 thou. Burleson missed it, put it 8 thou under, no good.
Left side, Alan Furr. Alan Furr going to be on a 676. Taking on Tim Helmick. Tim Helmick's going to be on a 643. Tried to get Carter to say it. Carter didn't want to say it. That turns it 36 red as Fur is misses it in 12th, 18 thou under, no good.
Seth Street, left-hand side, Richlands, Virginia, dialed a 635. Dennis Coffey, right side, a 668. Out of Blowing Rock, North Carolina, in the Maverick. ultimatum win light going to Dennis Coffey. He's 12, take 11 to be 1 above 0, 22 total. Locks out Seth Street. He was 30 dead 3. Not too bad, but could not get it done.
And here we have it, our last and final pair of the night. As I'm going to say goodnight, and I'm going to let Jace have it over.
Last pair to go down the track on Friday night before we get right back at it tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Rodney Fincham and Dustin Carroll. Fincham down a 640, Carroll a 648. Fincham in the Vega wagon, Carroll a Chevy twice. Advantage right side win light gonna go to Dustin Carroll. How about 7 take 8 to be 2 above 4? He's 31 total. Fincham 44 and 5 thou under. Dustin Carroll gonna be the last car tonight to go into Wiseco round number 3 when we get back into it tomorrow. Make sure you guys all get rested up, have a good night of sleep. We will be back at it for 20 grand tomorrow morning.
But we'll get both of these completed, get a couple of 20 grand winners tomorrow, and then we'll wrap up on Sunday with one more $20,000 winner. So racers, thank you for working with us today. Thank you to this amazing Bristol staff. What a great job by Bristol staff, keeping us on the racetrack as much as possible and getting as much racing as we could get done. Heck of a job by them. We appreciate them. We appreciate you racers. And we appreciate certainly the good Lord giving us the opportunity to be here and enjoy what we love to do. So racers, 8:30 a.m., we will need new entry time runs in the lanes. I'll have you up early. I'll be calling. I apologize for the wake-up call early. It is what it is. We'll have to get things rolling so we can get completed. We have reached curfew. We are done for the night. We'll get you an early wake-up call in the morning. Get as much sleep as you can. Again, I ask that everyone be respectful of the racers and the families on property. Control the music, control the activities. Let's make sure that we let everybody get a decent night of sleep and some rest. We'll see you all in the morning for 20K Saturday here at the 18th BTE World Footbrake Challenge.
Welding, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
Alrighty. Oh gosh. Whoa, what a day this has been. hard fought, hasn't it been? Okay, he said there's about 30 cars left in round 2 that have not run. I guess they cut them off because of the curfew. Which I didn't know about until tonight. So anyway, yeah. Say your goodbyes to each other. Thank you to Affordable Elegance Limos, to Big Pair Sportswear, Max Performance Inc., Southern Maryland Mat Company for bringing us in and keeping us completely free to you, the viewer. Okay, say your goodbyes, and we'll see you a little later today after we get a nap. Okay, we'll see you then. Bye.
Welding, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.